Good evening to you all. Today, as you know, we are going to discuss the Telangana movement and Telangana history. It is a topic for the Telangana history and Telangana movement. That is Operation Polo. Operation Polo. We are going to discuss this topic today. Operation Polo means it is annexation of the Hyderabad state, annexation of Hyderabad state, and also join into the Indian Union. Join into Indian Union. Why this has been became biggest problem of that period? Coming to that point, the background of this Giant India movement and everything we will discuss now. Coming to the point of the Operation Polo is an action, Polish action on the Hyderabad state. Coming to the point of the Hyderabad state, Hyderabad state has been established by the Nizamul Mulk. Nizamul Mulk established in 1724. He was the first Nizam. From 1724 to 1948, Hyderabad Nizams ruled the Hyderabad. Hyderabad Nizams, they ruled Hyderabad. Basically, Hyderabad, it is situated in the Deccan. Situated in Deccan. Deccan means in the Indian history, Indian map. This is a Deccan. This is a Deccan. Here originally Hyderabad. This area was under the control of the Nizams of that period. Nizams. Nizam rule started the first part of the 18th century AD and ended the first half of the 20th century. That means nearly 224 years they ruled. 124 years. They ruled 124 years. Very sorry. 224 is correct. 1724 plus 224. Yeah. 224 years they ruled. Hyderabad Nizams ruled. During this period, Hyderabad Nizam period, there occurred several changes. In that changes, if you come to that point, in that changes, originally, by 1800, Rayalaseema was given to the present Rayalaseema. That was the area which is called as Kadapa, Kurnool, Anantapur, Bellary. So these areas were given to the British. They given separately to the British by 1800, and also Andhra region was fell under the control of the British. Both Andhra and Rayalaseema, these were under the control of the British. By this time, by 1800, during the time of the Nizam Ali Khan period, Hyderabad state fell under the control of the Nizam Ali Khan, Hyderabad state. So basically, these two were divided by the people, originally Hyderabad Nizams. Hyderabad Nizams, they divided these two. Nizam Ali Khan period, Hyderabad and Andhra has been divided. Okay, it's good. And This is no problem after the getting of independence 1947 after the getting of the independence these two states because they were under the control of the British in the 1947 August 15th they merged into India. There is no problem of merging into the Indian Union of Rayalaseema and Andhra region because that was under the control of the Madras presidency. Madras presidency. So Madras presidency, there is no problem for the Madras presidency. The only problem with Hyderabad province, that is Hyderabad presidency. It is Indian native state. It is called as Indian native state. Yeah, during the time of the freedom struggle, 1885 to 1947, this is what called as a freedom struggle. During the time of the freedom struggle period, people of this period, those who enter into the freedom struggle, 1885 to 1947, same this period in the Telangana region, that is coming to the point of the Hyderabad region. In the Hyderabad region, there occurred some problem that is Chanda Railway Scheme. So with the Chanda Railway Scheme, started awareness of the political awareness of Telangana. Political awareness of Telangana. So with this political awareness of Telangana, started Telangana, some national movement in Telangana. It is against of the British as well as against of the Hyderabad state. Against of the British and against of the Hyderabad state. Yes, ma'am. Okay, political awareness started in the state of the Telangana. Whenever political awareness started and during that period, 1884 in the Telangana, that is coronation of Mir Mahbub Ali Khan. Mir Mahbub Ali Khan. During this period, Mir Mahbub Ali Khan period, he introduced Urdu as a official language. But people of Telangana, most of the people of Telangana, they were Telugu speaking people. Telugu speaking people. Here there occurred some problem. And Mir Mahbub Ali Khan, he started some industrialization and also he started some schooling and everything of this period. Okay. Like this, 1940s, 1938, there occurred Hyderabad State Congress. HSC has been formed in 1938. Hyderabad State Congress banned by the people, banned by the Hyderabad Nizam of this period, Mir Usman Ali Khan. Mir Usman Ali Khan, he banned the Hyderabad State Congress. Before the establishment of an organization which was banned in India, that is only Hyderabad State Congress, established by the Swami Ramananda Tirtha. Swami Ramananda Tirtha established this. And during this period, 1927, Ittehadul Majlis-i Ittehadul Musliman, Majlis Ittehadul Muslimin. This organization was started, and this organization originally started on the name of to protect Muslims in Hyderabad state for the purpose of the protection of the Muslims. But later period, this organization started Rajakars. These were the volunteers. They started Rajakars. Rajakars were the volunteers. And these Rajakar volunteers, they started violent activities violent activities towards the people of Hyderabad state. While they started the violent activities towards the Hyderabad state people. And finally, whenever 1944, Qasim Razvi became Qasim Razvi, 1940s, Qasim Razvi, he became the president of MIM, that is Majlisi Ittehadul, that is MIM, became Qasim Razvi became the president of MIM. Then he started vigorous activities. Rajakar's action became terrorist, just like a terror action. He started the terror actions. He attacked the what is that villages, all these things. So why we are discussing the Rajakars? At the time of the India got independence, Hyderabad state, it has a problem of Rajakars. Rajakars, they created anarchy in the state of the Hyderabad. They created anarchy. This is one problem. And another problem, 1947, after the independence, 1947, November 29th, Hyderabad Nizam, he joined into the standstill agreement. Standstill agreement. Standstill agreement means whatever they are following before the independence with the British, the same will follow after independence with the Indian government. That means Hyderabad state, whatever they following with the British before the independence, they would follow same thing with the Indian government. When Hyderabad state started to follow the British government, it started from 1800 onwards. Because everybody, we know that 1800, Nizam Ali Khan, he joined into the subsidiary alliance system. Subsidiary alliance treaty. Subsidiary alliance treaty. Whenever he joined into the subsidiary alliance treaty, he accepted to pay the army expenses. That is one thing, army expenses. He accepted to pay the army expenses. And also one British resident would be live in the Hyderabad state. Hyderabad Nizam became completely puppet in the hands of the British. That is what called as subsidiary alliance system. There is no power to the Hyderabad Nizam without considering anything to the British. If he wanted to do whatever the thing, he has to go for the British and he has to take the permission from the British. Then he has to go to the things. This was going on. So that's why the same thing will follow with the Indian government. That was accepted by the Hyderabad Nizam. And another one, 1946 to 1951, there was ongoing of Telangana armed struggle of that period. Telangana armed struggle. It was a severe state. Originally, Telangana armed struggle 1938 started, 1951 ended. But the severe phase was 1946 to 1951. So Hyderabad state, it was suffering with three problems of that period. One is Rajakar's problem. Second one is violation of the standstill agreement. And the third one is Telangana armed struggle. This standstill agreement was violated by the Nizam Ali, Usman Ali Khan. How he's violated this? If you coming to that point, originally currency, communications, and What is the defense? All these should be under the government of the India after the independence, according to the standstill agreement. But Usman Ali Khan, he continued his currency, what is called as Halisikka, that continued, and also he banned state banks in Hyderabad state. Government, all the government banks has been closed by the Mir Usman Ali Khan, and communications were also under the control of the Mir Usman Ali Khan. He took defense under the control of his Mir Usman Ali Khan of that period. So one is, again I am going to repeat, the first one is Rajakar's problem. Second one is violation of standstill agreement. And third one was Telangana armed struggle. This is. And at the time of the India got independence, these are the causes for the Operation Polo. These are the causes for Operation Polo. And another one, at the time of the India got independence, there was another struggle in Hyderabad, that is Jain India movement. Jain India movement. There was another struggle, that is Jain India movement. So it was the Jain India movement was continuing of this period. It was started by Swami Ramananda Tirtha. Swami Ramananda Tirtha. One side Jain India movement. So because of all these things, Indian government, they tried for the, what is that pact between the Hyderabad Nizam and the Indian government. They tried for this peaceful pact, but Hyderabad Nizam did not accept it. Hyderabad Nizam did not accept it. That's why Indian government conducted Operation Polo. So Indian government conducted Operation Polo. This Operation Polo started 1948 September 13. 1948 September 13, Operation Polo was started. In this Operation Polo period, Indian President of India, Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad, Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, Prime Minister was Jawaharlal Nehru of this period. So it was at this moment. Operation, after the violation of the standstill agreement, Indian government took this action. They sent, Indian government sent Major General Chaudhary. General Chowdhury. There occurred 5 days fight between the Indian government and the Hyderabad Nizam. Indian government and the Hyderabad Nizam, there occurred 5 days fight. In this 5 days fight of that period, Major General Chowdhury, September 1948, September 17th, Major General Chowdhury captured the Hyderabad state. And coming to this Operation Polo, it was started with the different areas, with the 4 areas, 4 attacks were completed. 4 sites, 4 attacks were done towards the Hyderabad Nizam. That is from Solapur, Major General Rudra from the Solapur, from the Vijayawada. He was from Vijayawada. Major General Rudra from Vijayawada, and J.N. Chowdhury from Solapur. Lieutenant General Maharaja Singh. He was a main army head and he led the Operation Polo. He was the main person who led the Operation Polo. And Nizam Army Military Commander, Eldrus. Nizam's military commander, Eldrus, who was aligned with the government of India, sent secret orders to the military officers and lower fight against the force and come back to the Hyderabad. With this, finally, 1948, September 17th, this Mir Usman Ali Khan, he bent before the Indian government. By 1948, September 17, he ended the Operation Polo. He bent before the Indian government and also he accepted to join into the Indian Union. Actually, this was the Operation Polo, started from 1948 September 13 to 1948 September 17th, this period. And if you join into the class, definitely we will go to the very deep. And what I am going to say now, there are for the Telangana history, it is common to all the competitive exams, common to all. It is originally the cost was 1500. Telangana history and culture, this cost was 1500, but because of this COVID period, we are going to give for the 750 only. 750 rupees, the entire Telangana history and culture for the 750 rupees. And coming to the point of the Telangana movement, TS movement, it is 2 types. One is group 2, group 1 and 2. This is one system, one part. That means so one type. Second type is other than group 1 and 2. For the group 1 and 2, there would be nearly 85 classes, 85 hours. Other than the group 2, that is police constables and all these things, it will be completed within the 30 hours. So for this, actually we are charging 5,000 rupees For the COVID, it is also 50%, 2,500. And this other the examinations originally that was 2,000 rupees. But for the COVID, we are giving to the 50%, 1,000 rupees. These are the charges for the Telangana history. And we have another demo. That was the third demo. We have third demo on today, 16th. On 16th, we have same demo on the same time, same demo on 16th of this month, December. After this 16th, classes will be started from the 18th onwards. From 18th onwards, classes will be started. Along with this, we are also giving the PDF syllabus, PDF format of the study material. You have PDF format of the study material for all the classes. Whatever the class is there, after the finishing of the class, I will send PDF format and also you can see the video. And if possible, we will go to our app, that is Rise IAS Raja's classes. So mostly classes will be from this app, because this is open to all. That's why I had given for the free access. And whenever classes started from 18th onwards, you ready to join the 18th onwards. And the people, those who paid 50% of the fees, that means so for the Telangana history, if you paid 400 rupees, and this group 1, group 2 classes 2,500 means so 1,300, and for this 500, like that, if you pay the fee, definitely you are able to access the classes. You are able to access the classes. Be ready from 18th onwards. And one another thing I am going to say, there is no option for the English medium, because nobody is taking any English medium classes for the Telangana history and movement in the entire Telangana state. So that I can give us. And I will give the best material, I will give the best teaching and best information, which is available from all the books. You can read 5 to 10 books after taking this information. And whatever the books are available in the market, all the books will cover in the class. All the material will cover in the class. And people, those who wanted to join, they can contact 8074 792271, and you give WhatsApp message, personally WhatsApp message to this, and I will join into the separate group. That is a separate group. I will take the separate WhatsApp group, and slowly these people will join into the Rajas IAS classes. That is the app. You can directly download this app from the Google Play Store. Even now also you can download. There are some free download materials like NCERT books are there. NCERT books and some small videos. All these things will be available in this Rise IAS Rajas classes. Okay, ma? And remember one thing, we have another class, another demo. That was the third demo on 16th, third demo. After the 16th, 18th, from 18th onwards, regular classes will be there. And all the classes will finish within 2 months. Telangana movement, that will be completed within 2 months, and Telangana history, that will be completed within 1 month. So by the month of the February ending, we will close the batch. Maybe this month end, there is a green signal to release few notifications from the Telangana, and they are going to plan 2 lakhs, so nearly 2 lakhs jobs. Here We cannot expect more from the group 1. Group 1 will be very less. Group 1 will be very less. And group 2 somewhat satisfaction level. Remaining jobs are more. That means police constables and SI jobs will be very satisfactory level. They are also going to give DSC and other notifications. All these combinedly 2 lakhs. But don't expect more jobs from the group 1 because group 1 jobs are very less vacancies in Telangana. Even though states division of the what is that districts were happened. But even though if they give more than 150, it is a big, very big group 1 notification. If they give 150 vacancies, it is also very big notification from the group 1. And group 2, there will be more than 500 vacancies. More than 500 vacancies. SI, police constable, all these are very higher level. They will be in the thousands. Okay, ma? This is about the today's demo. And next demo, we will plan for the next demo with another chapter, which is correlated to the Telangana history and Telangana movement. We will come to the another discussion. And if you want any needed chapter, you can type now itself. I will decide the class the same. Are you interested on any one of the topic? Because I will give chance to you this time. You can type any chapter. You can choose any chapter for the next demo. Yeah, very good. Telangana geography. And thank you for the giving that. One is for group 1, group 2, SI constable. For this, I am going to plan the entire coaching. That means not only Telangana history and Telangana movement, the entire coaching in English medium, especially in the English medium. All the classes in English medium. Are you comfortable with the complete English medium? Or sometimes if you are not able to get this complete, you are not able to understand. If you want to explain in Telugu, you can raise the hand and you can also tell, sir, speak in, just you explain in Telugu. The people will give the Telugu also. If you want to join the entire course, I will give the entire course with the online, and only online courses are there from my channel. There are only online classes. And if more people wanted offline, that will be only in Ashok Nagar. Only in the Ashok Nagar. Offline classes will be start in the Ashok Nagar. I will give that through the social media and all the things. Okay. Now, any doubt you have regarding this coaching and anything? Do you have any doubt? Okay, ma. No problem. We are going to close now. We'll start on 16th, next demo, 18th. Classes will be started. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for all. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.